Hello, my name is Orange Lily. I am active on Instagram, active in quotes. I try to put out stuff every now and then, but one of my things that I really wanted to do for 2024 is start filming my manga hauls. So I have a pretty good stack of manga that I'm going to be showing off for the month of January. I also have a couple extra things like art books and actually some Blu-rays. I don't buy a lot of Blu-rays, but this month I got some, so let's just dive into it. We're going to start with new manga and then go to used manga, light novels, and the art book and Blu-rays. So let's get started. Okay, so the first manga that I have to share today is Bocchi the Rock, Volume 2. Try and get all in there. Yes, for the famous Kikuri, the drunk hero, appears. I love Bocchi the Rock. I've really gotten into it in the past year. And I pre-ordered this one. I am really surprised that the anime only covered up until Volume 2. So there's so much more Bocchi content, or not content, but story that I am going to be able to experience. I'm so excited. So yeah, here's Volume 2 of Bocchi the Rock. Next, we have another pre-order, A Condition Called Love, Volume 6. This series is so good. I love it. It's one of my favorite ongoing shoujo. I'm super excited for the anime in the spring. Are you guys excited? Next, we have a bit of a spicy series. Does it count if you lose your virginity to an android? Volume 3. I'm just going to say I'm a huge fan of this new character, Jun. She is so funny. She brings so much new angles to the story, and it's great. So great third volume. Next, we have How Do We Relationship, Volume 2. I actually haven't started reading this series yet, but I only had volumes 1 and 3 for a long time. So I'm finally going to get started reading this. I'm super excited. I've heard amazing things about it. Next, we have I Don't Need a Happy Ending, a collection of short stories by Mika Nuji. I'm a huge fan of assorted entanglements, and I really enjoyed all of the stories in this anthology. Definitely recommend this if you like toxic YURI. Alright, next we have Marmalade Boy Collector's Edition Volume 3 and also Volume 4. I have been putting off buying these, but I took advantage of a sale and I'm really excited to dig in, and hopefully I'll be all caught up in time for the final volume. Volume 5 comes out in April, I think. Here is Volume 4. I've been trying to fit everything in the frame. Hopefully you guys can see everything. Yeah, 7C has done an amazing job with this release. I am very impressed. Can't wait to see if the Gravitation one is the same. Alright, next up we have The Moon on a Rainy Night, Volume 1. I was not able to pick this up when it started releasing, but I was able to finally grab a copy, and I am so glad I did. This series is incredible. I love it. I cannot wait to get the other 2 volumes. The third one comes out really soon. Kuzushiro, one of her other manga, just got an anime adaptation announcement. I'm a big fan of Inugami-san to Nekoyama-san, which is also by Kuzushiro. I have a good feeling that this series will also get an anime one day. Alright, next we have My Dress Up Darling Volume 3. Another banger. I loved this volume so much. I love all the characters. I really love the message this series sends, and I think that the ecchi is really well done in this one. Next we have The Summer You Were There, Volume 4. This cover is my personal favorite out of all of the covers of this series, so I was really happy to finally get this. And for those of you who follow along, like reading Yurihime or whatnot, the final chapter just was published this month. I'm sure you all cried as much as I did. Next we have Whisper Me a Love Song, Volume 7. This one was delayed a couple times, so I'm very happy to finally have it. I really love this volume, and I am so excited for Volume 8 to get the Aki Shiho cover. It's gonna be so good. And last up for my new manga purchases, I got Wotakoi Volume 3. Took advantage of another sale. There was some buy 2, get 1 free manga from Indigo. So I was able to scoop this up, along with a couple other things that I showed. Okay, so before we move on to the used manga, I actually forgot about one of my new purchases for January. So last, for the new series that I bought, Cheeky Brat Volume 5, yes, I totally forgot that I bought this in January. I am a little behind on Cheeky Brat, but I really, really like this series. It is definitely my thing. I really love the dynamic between the two leads, and Yuki is one of my favorite shoujo protagonists. So yeah, I devoured this as soon as I bought it. Can't wait to get Volume 6 when I can slot it in. Okay, so moving on to used manga. First, I have Aishiteruze Baby, Volume 1. Oh boy, this one is something that I have wanted to own in my collection since I was a kid. I got it on thrift books. Most of my used manga come from thrift books. I like to live on the dangerous side. Yeah, I'm gonna try and collect every volume of this series this year if I can. I have not started reading yet because I have a huge TBR pile, mostly of library books, but soon I will start reading and continue collecting. I don't know, this one I always wanted. I would put it on like my wish list for Christmas and stuff, so I'm pretty excited to finally have a volume of this one. And next we have Cutie and the Beast Volume 1. So I really like shoujo manga that have protagonists that fit outside of the typical shoujo love interest attractiveness scale. Like I love series like My Love Story, and I've been reading Getting Closer to You on Bookwalker and stuff like that. So this really felt like it fit to my taste. I have not started reading yet. I bought it used because I wanted to take a chance and not buy like the full priced version. So I am super excited to start reading this one, and I have some time to catch up because I saw that Volume 5 or Volume 4, is it Volume 4? Doesn't release until 2025. Yeah, Seven Seas has had some weird delays in some of their manga lately. Next we have something that, oh, you already saw it. Story Panic Volume 2. So I have a bit of a story for this. I mentioned this on my Instagram before, but Story Panic Volume 1 was actually the first YURI I ever bought, and the anime is very special to me. And ever since then, I've been debating on whether to get the omnibus or get Volume 2 and just have the singles, and I finally made my decision. So I finally have Volume 2, and that completes the Story Panic manga in my collection. It only took me like, how many years? 15 years? 14 years? I don't know. But anyway, here it is. And next we have Ultra Cute Volume 7, a series that I have not started reading, but I've just been collecting random volumes as I'm able to. I'm about halfway done collecting it, and I am excited to dig in once I can. It seems like it's similar to Super Gals, so I'm interested in checking it out. And last on the used manga is Junji Ito's Cat Diary, Yonen Mu. Found this in the wild for super cheap, and I don't own any Junji Ito stuff, so I figured this was a pretty low risk a book to buy and see if I liked it. It has some really cute pictures in here, or it has some cute pictures of actual cats and some creepy pictures and everything else. So yeah. All right, next we're going to move on to light novels. So I just have 2 series that I bought some volumes for this month. So first we have volumes, 7, 8, and 9 of Haruhi Suzumiya. So no, 5, 6, and 7, sorry. So here's volume 5, The Rampage of Haruhi Suzumiya. I'm not going to show you the backs. And we have The Wavering here. And my favorite cover, because I love Mikuru, volume 7, The Intrigues of Haruhi Suzumiya. So I was pre-ordering these when Yen Press was releasing the new editions. I own the first 6 volumes in that first printing, but they look awful, so I don't put them on display because I loved them so much. And then I kind of fell off, and then I was putting off buying more volumes because I don't know, I was just putting it off. So I finally have more, and I'm going to try and finish up my Haruhi light novel collection this year. Took advantage of a Boxing Day sale and was able to pick these up. And lastly, we have There's No Freaking Way I'll Be Your Lover Unless, volume 2 and 3. Yeah, so I buy the manga on Bookwalker because I wanted to save money. Probably not going to now because Watanabe is one of my favorite series, and I'm probably going to want to own the physicals at some point. But for now, I'm being good and sticking to the light novels. So here is volume 2. Volume 4 of the manga comes out in February, and I have it pre-ordered on Bookwalker, and I'm so excited. And then we have volume 3. So good. I love this series so much. Okay. So that's it for light novels. Not a whole lot. Next we have some special things. I don't really know which one to show first, so I guess I will do the one that has less to show. So this is kind of random, but this is the Otoya and Shiena Dojinshi by Sanao Minakata and Akiko Morishima for Real Story of Devil. So Akuma no Riddle. Yeah, this is my favorite ship. Otoya is one of my favorite Yuri characters. I just want to show you guys the cute drawing on the back. Look at them. Oh my god, so cute. Yeah, so this is just like an official doujinshi. And I bought it on Suruguya to take advantage of their free shipping deal. And I didn't just buy this, this was extra. But the main event is the My Happy Marriage art book with art by the artist for the manga. Oh my god, this is an amazing art book. I'm not gonna show you guys too much because I would just go through every page, but I am so happy that I bought this. My Happy Marriage is my favorite shoujo series right now that's currently publishing. So let me see, where's my favorite page? I really love this page because it has a cool little thing with a flap here. And I mean, all the art is just absolutely amazing. It's just so good, and it's so high quality, and it's so cheap. This art book is very inexpensive. So highly recommend you pick this up if you like My Happy Marriage. You will not regret it. It is so beautiful. Oh my god, so happy I picked this up. And lastly, we have the Blu-rays I bought. So, oh, Kiguri, okay. So I am Canadian, and it's very hard to get discotheque Blu-rays in Canada. In fact, there's like no official distributor in Canada. So I took the plunge and bought my first order on the new Crunchyroll store to get some discotheque Blu-rays. So first, I have Re Cutie Honey. This is one of my favorite anime. Definitely my favorite Cutie Honey series that I've seen. So here is the front and the back. I'm so excited to watch this with the new dub. I don't really watch anime dubs that much, but I think this one's going to be fun. And there's the beautiful art on the back. So yeah, cutie honey. This was one of my top most wanted Blu-ray releases, so had to get this. And finally, we have Saint Tail, the complete series. This series is quite nostalgic for me, and I am now rewatching it, a lot of it is for the first time because I didn't really watch that much of it as a kid, but this is a great release by Discotek. I'm really happy that they released this. I also love the inside cover, so pretty. Yeah, so I am currently watching volume 1, or disc 1, so it's very high quality. It's a little expensive, but honestly, I think it's worth it. So yeah, I had to get this. I kept on putting it off, and I didn't want it to go out of print too fast, or, I wanted to show my support. So hopefully we get more classic shoujo magical girl stuff from Discotek. There's the obvious choices like Tokyo Mew Mew, but I think that they could probably do a great release of like Corrector YURI or Wedding Peach. So that could be nice. Let me know in the comments if you remember Corrector YURI. Alright, so here is everything I got in January. I always like doing this so that it puts into perspective how much I actually bought during the month. So yeah, I've already read a lot of these, but I'm very excited to read the rest of the ones I haven't read yet. And let me know in the comments if I introduce you to any new series you've never heard of before. And if we share any new manga that we bought this month. And if you have any recommendations for me that you think I might like. There are a few things that I had to skip out on in January that were pre-orders. And I'm also actually waiting on a pre-order for something that releases, it released yesterday, January 30th. So that will be in my February haul, but yeah. So anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.